Welcome back. Tonight we're going to knock out this Blackstone Pizza Oven. Been looking forward to putting this together. As you can see, we're in the garage tonight. So we're going to do a step-by-step assembly and overview of this here Blackstone Pizza Oven. All right, let's open the box and jump right in. All right, let's see what we have inside here. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Well, taking a look, we have instructions. These are important. And let's kind of take little pieces out and get them all set up here in the workspace and get this project underway. All right. So there it is. So I'll have a look at that. There it is in its foam. It is that's a bit of a bear to wrestle, but we're sure. And here are all the parts all kind of laid out. Looks like we got the mobile cart beneath here. And then of course the pizza oven itself here. Let's crack open the instructions and take a look inside. Whew, Blackstone Pizza Oven with the mobile cart. Let's take a look. Boom. Make sure that we have everything. All right, just so you guys can kind of see what I'm looking at here, there's the exploded view of the actual pizza oven and everything else. And this is the included contents in the kit. Okay, let's take a look. Step one, looks like I'm gonna need some gas and a battery. All right, so we're gonna grab the pizza oven quick here and then start knocking things out one at a time. I might not show you every single step in the instruction booklet. I'll just say it out loud as we're going. So we can let's just go through it quick here. So it looks like you put everything on and then you start building up your mobile cart here. Flip it on over. Then at this step, you put the oven on. And then looks like you work at the top a little bit. They come over here. And that should be, looks like it's getting close to being done here. And that's it, and then you're done. All right. Should be a piece of cake, right? There we go, after taking off the lid here to the oven, all this good stuff here. So a couple more parts and let's just get it all taken care of here. All right, then after getting everything out of the pizza oven here, looks like we have some caster wheels here, the DC motor here, and then some bits and bobs here. Power cord, looks like some leg, maybe some handles. All right, let's grab the step one of the instructions to start hammering this bad boy out. All right, step one is gonna be place the oven base on a smooth surface. Use 8 screws to attach the 4 fixing plates to the burner box. Here's my fixing plate. There's my dog. These are my screws. Okay, so we have all 4 of these brackets on. Let's see what we do next. Step 2 is slide 1 of the handle standoffs and 1 standoff left and right onto 1 side handle. So it looks like we have L and R on this side and that side, over here and over here. And then we're gonna secure it with some screws, attach the handle to the fixing plates on the left side of the burner box. Repeat with the other handle. Easy enough. There, what we got going on here. So I had to secure this screw in that hole here for 1, and then I'm gonna do it for a total of 4 on these 2 handle brackets. There we go, that's 1 handle. Let's repeat this on the other side. Just FYI, here's our handle, and then here's our left side. Okay, goes into here. There's 2 slots. It just goes here. You want the handle facing towards you. And then this other one goes this way. And that's how it's gonna go onto the oven. Screws on there. Lift this up in order to access underneath. It's like a giant Lego. And in the end, you get to feed yourself and your family and your friends pizza. Win, right? So I do make sourdough bread, and I do like pizza. And so I thought it'd be kind of cool to do like a sourdough crust, you know, pizza situation. Okay, move this bad boy around a little bit in order to get at your screws. Comes with a little screwdriver and the kit. That's kind of fun. It's a magnetic tip. Okay, all nice and tight. I have a moving blanket down on the garage floor for protection of the pieces. I have found from experience that it's very good to have in place in advance, especially when you're sliding things around. Now that the handles are on there, it's easier to move. Okay, next step. Okay, use 4 countersunk M4 12 screws to attach the bearing bracket to the oven floor. So these are my screws, and this is the bearing bracket in here. So what does that look like in there? Well, let's find the bearing bracket, because that looks like that's where that goes. The bearing bracket. Bearing bracket, 1 piece. And here it is. It was actually on this here. So this comes off. Let's get our bearing bracket. Bearing locked in there. Screwed on nice and tight for us. Okay, there you go. Now, let's just get the screws and get that nice and tight in there. And what I like to do with instructions is just kind of look ahead to the next couple of steps, like, does that make sense? And so I put this in, and then I'm going to slide this piece here, this guy here, into the mix. Okay, so let's proceed. And then it looks like we're going to flip it with the help of another person, which I don't have. We'll figure that part out here, and then do the bottom work next. And here are those friendly little screws here. We got 4 of them. So the next thing that needs to happen is this needs to go in here. And you can see how it's going to rotate. It's got those 2 wheels there. And then on the bottom side, it's got, like right here, you can see how it's going to be received by the motor, which I'll show you here in a second, and then spun around. And this is going to be where your pizza is going to get spun around for proper cooking, okay? Let's drop that down. And then eventually, looks like we'll probably attach the plate to the top here. So let's flip her over and get the motor on. There's a close-up shot for you. Looks like we're going to attach the motor 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. All right, perfect. So this is my motor here. You can kind of see where the square of the dealie goes in here. And then what's this say? Basically, don't get it wet. What's inside here? Batteries or... The styrofoam is moving. Oh boy. Otherwise, you know, you got a power and switch option here. Okay. Let's get it on here. So it looks like the knobs are facing upwards, and then this comes along like so. And I can reach around to make sure that it's attached here, but it looks like it's on pretty good. Okay. Mounted up with 4 of the same kind of screws that I've been using. And 4. So I have a power switch, but it hasn't told us to plug this in yet. We'll deal with that later. Okay, next up is gonna be remove the feet from the legs. Remove the feet from the legs. I had to think about that. Use the 8 screws, attach the 4 legs to the underside of the burner box. And that looks like we're gonna do some cast a wheel action here. There we go. Okay, so these are the legs that we're talking about. And then here's the L shape here. So it wants me to remove the feet from the legs. Woo! Came right off. Actually, it didn't. Got to kind of pull it a little bit hard there. So anyways, foot, leg. There you go. Do that for all of them. In the event that you want to take it somewhere, be portable with it. This is kind of like a rubbery, hardish material here. That's how it works. We're gonna attach the 4 legs to the underside of the burner box using a total of 4 screws per leg. And we're gonna do that here all around. Don't forget about this one here in the center. It's gonna be towards the corner here. That looks like it could be a tricky one that you might forget, but the included screwdriver is long enough to get in there. So of course, if you lose purchase on your screw, oh, that's a bummer on that super deep one there. So just watch out for that. This is what we're doing on this channel. I'm going through this step by step, one at a time, and in real time. Like, I haven't looked at any guides on how to do this, and I'm just kind of going on through the instructions here. So I hope that you guys find this sort of video helpful, because, you know, whatever friction I might wind up encountering, which there probably will be friction, that's just real life, I want to share here on the channel on my videos. So that's kind of the long and skinny of how I operate here. And so any little tips or tricks that kind of pop up along the way are completely happenstance and not planned at all. So I just go ahead and do that, and just aim for the corner there. Just kind of, I'm trying not to push this too much because I don't want to wreck my oven. It's kind of in a goofy spot here. Okay. Alrighty, all 4 of those are on there now. So let's move on to step number 7. Screw the 4 caster wheels into the bottom of the 4 wheel brackets. Ensure that the wheels are locked. Okay, 4 brackets, 4 wheels. And these are my wheels right here. All right, got my wheel and got my bracket here. So I'm just gonna screw the wheel onto the bracket. Okay, there it is. We're gonna do that a total of 4 times. Okay, make sure that this is locked. Total of 4. Now, it looks like whenever you lock it, these bearings aren't playing around anymore, so then you can actually use the wheel instead of the bracket to turn it. So that might be a little bit easier for you. Yeah, see, you can spin it here while it's unlocked, and then you lock it, lock it, lock it. There we go. And now it's nice and tight. Won't be spinning. All right, there's number 4. All lined up, ready to go. Next up, we are gonna use the 8 screws to attach the 2 wheels assembly to the left panel, and then repeat it with the right side. So panel number 1, panel number 2, panels over there. Of course, taking a look at these panels here. It doesn't say left or right, of course. But, you know, you look at them, there's a indentation here, and it's solid on this side. And the solid side is going to be facing the out exterior, whatever word you want to use there. And then down below, it looks like that's where our wheels are going to go. Here is kind of a better example on this other one here. So if this were to be up in the air and out, like, I don't know yet how it distinguishes left and right, but we're going to get it mounted up, and I'm pretty sure it will declare itself pretty soon. Okay, and as you can see, it comes to the corner here, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 here to match up nicely with the angle of your wheel assembly here. And then this little knob right here that you can see where my thumb's at kind of goes towards the bottom. So we'll get these all mounted up times 4, and then we'll get cracking with the next steps. I think it's helpful to be having the assembly go on upside down. Like here's one. Check it out. It just kind of comes along here. Boom. Just let gravity be your friend there. Alrighty, that's caster wheel number 4. Let's move on to the next step. Looks like we're getting somewhere. We're gonna take the 3 screws and attach the right cart panel to the cart base, and then do it with the left cart panel here. That would be this bottom piece here, which I believe is over yonder underneath this one with the holes in it. Basically, once I can get this first screw in, that'll make the other 2 way easier. Just gotta be patient with it. Get there eventually. We're getting there. Step number 10, we're gonna do 3 screws to attach the front cart panel to the cart base. Down here. So I need the front cart panel. What is that? What is this panel we're speaking of? Here it is. Front cart panel, 1 piece, 23. Where is it? I know some of you who are watching spotted this error. This is upside down. This is where the propane goes in, and it's not gonna go in like this. So I'm gonna flip this around, and then we're gonna move on here. So I know a bunch of eagle-eyed viewers notice that. So let's fix this now. All right, that's better. So next up, we're gonna put the front panel on, and that's this piece here. So front panel goes on. This is the hole, and you wanna be away from that. So that's gonna go right along here. Hole, front panel. The front panel is gonna go onto the front pieces 1, 2, and 3. And then here, bringing this in, you can kind of see 1, 2, and then 3 over here. So what I've done is I've flipped the cart so I can have easier access to things. So come over here and work my way slowly but surely to get that underside access here. Hope you can see. But, we're just gonna work it in slowly but surely. Try not to break stuff along the way. All right, so what I've done in order to make this front attachment easier is I went ahead and jumped up and attached one of these guys right there. That way it is secure and not flopping around this way. And now I can move on to finishing the 2 here. And then as predicted, use the 4 screws to attach the front cart panel to the left and right cart panels. Well, I already have done one of those, so let's finish up the job of those. And next step is going to be to attach the logo to the front here. Let's get it in there. All right, looks like we got screws here, 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 and here. Let's do it. Okay, those are all on there. Let's see what the next step is. So we are gonna attach the orange background panel to the front logo panel behind here. Okay, next up is gonna be the rear panel. Let's go ahead and pop that bad boy on. And these are gonna go here, here, and here, and here. Got that one. Okay, now help with another person. Don't have that. So we're gonna put the oven body on the car using 4 screws to secure. Looks like we would need the rounded bit facing the opening hole here. Right here. Conveniently, it looks like we have, some square pegs to go into the square holes here. Let's do it. Alrighty, looks like we are in business. We have a pizza oven that is on the pizza cart. So let's finish the job here. Put the screws on to secure this inside. All right, that's done. So now we're gonna get the step 16, which is take the 2 countersunk screws and attach the turntable to the rotating shaft. So turntable on down to the rotating shaft here. The rotating platform is gonna be this big thing here, and it's gonna go and then be hooked up onto the top of this. This is the top view here. So let's go ahead and get that mounted up. Alrighty, that's on there. What's next? A pizza stone on the cast iron turntable. Place 1 stone on the upper pizza chamber. And these are the pizza stones here. They come in this highfalutin container here. There's 1. These are super delicate, so be super careful with these. Number 2, so let's get those mounted up. And there we have it, number 1, number 2. All right, set the oven lid on the oven body. Oven lid on the oven body. And now put the door over the pizza chamber opening when the oven is not in use. This thing here goes here. There. If you are right-handed, slide the pizza thingy down to that side, and then there's River blocking the instructions. Yes. Oh, good girl. So let's just put this thing on one of the sides here. This thing here. And it looks like you can just put it on any of these little slots here, right there. Just put it right in the slot. And now we have this. And here is our pizza peel. Pizza peel right there. So I'm gonna plug this wire into the back where it said switch. And then the power comes from the power cord. So let's go grab the power cord. Alas, power cord. Okay, let's get this up into the power section. Power is in the back, of course. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, there it is. All right, so I'm plugged in. Let's see if we get anything at all. Here's something. Oh, we be spinning. Ah, that's a good sound. Okay. So, what it looks like is your pizza goes in there, it rotates, it gets all kinds of good flame from the burners. Where are the burners on this thing? Oh, the burners are somewhere in there. Let's get the battery in there. Okay, let's see if we can make fire go. I've got the battery in here. Let's come around here. And we're gonna crank this to the left about 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The red is all the way tight. And come over here. And normally this pizza thingy should be turning, but we're gonna push the button here. Ooh, get the gas going, of course. Turn and push and hold. Push and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let go. Bring it on down. Oh man, it's finical. And try to figure it out. Figuring it out. Come on there. All right, the idea is for it to, well, go. Hey. Come on, you can do it. There it is. Hey, there it goes. I just need a little love. Just need a little bit of time. All right, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, I just don't want my pizza peel to get too hot there. Okay, look at that. We got fire. Let's go turn our gas off. There it is. All right, everybody. Well, I hope that you really appreciated the step-by-step assembly instructions and guide and video for the Blackstone pizza maker here. I am looking forward to using this and getting lots of pizzas and sourdough bread and all kinds of other yummy stuff out of this thing. We'll have probably some videos about my journey as far as making pizzas and whatnot in a later time, but for now, we got to put together. The Amazon link for this particular pizza oven is there in the description. You feel free to check that out. Also, I'm totally going to be getting a cover for this. That will also be linked in the description down below. So feel free to pick up your cover through my link down in the description. It's there, it's on Amazon, just like everything else. It can be delivered to your house. Feel free to like this video if it brought you value. Feel free to subscribe to the channel for this kind of stuff, and then other dad related things, you know, and family stuff, right? So I appreciate everybody watching. It's late, I'm gonna go to bed now. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you in the next one. And as you can see, we're huge fans of Blackstone products, so I do have another video of how to change the igniter in a Blackstone griddle right here. So if you just want to watch that, that will be more Blackstone stuff for you to watch. Appreciate ya.